Well, PSG are the winners of the Champions League, Champions League champions of 2025 are PSG. So smash the like button, comment and share if at all you're watching us for the very first time. Endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not miss out on the stories that we do upload in here on a daily. And guess what? This is the first ever Champions League title that they've gonna hit to win. And guys, I've always told you that never come out and obviously downplay a project. And if you think about signing star players, this should be a statement to you. If at all you've been thinking that getting star players will obviously lead you to triumphing, because PSG has been signing stars ever since is it called the Abu Dhabi group? Ever since that Arab money company attacked them, Cavani, Thiago Silva, this goalkeeper that was for Juventus, I've forgotten even his name, Italian goalkeeper Buffon, they signed players like Edson Cavani, Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Did I even see David Beckham play there? They brought in very many huge players in there at the side of PSG. And when that phase failed to win, guess what they did? The likes of Marco Verratti, right? Guess what they did? When that failed, they decided to say to it that they go to a side of signing Kylian Mbappe for 170 million euros plus, Neymar 198 million euros plus. They brought in very many stars because the stars started side of PSG and it failed to win the Champions League. They played the final once and I think they played like 2 semi-finals. And guess what? They had elite managers, Carlo Ancelotti, Unai Emery. Who else was there? They had Thomas Tuchel, you understand? But they failed to lift the Champions League title, you understand? And guess who was going to hit to win it? It's the man known as Luis Enrique. And Luis Enrique didn't need Neymar, didn't need Lionel Messi, didn't need Kylian Mbappe to lift this. He never needed an Angel Di Maria to lift this. All he needed was a team of young boys that was going to hit to obviously have dreams and really be very attentive to what he tells them, because they've gonna hit to add in people like João Neves, there is Vitinha, they've had in Pacho, Doe, Bacola, you understand, Lee Kang, and Ousmane Dembele. They haven't gonna hit to add in very many, but these ones they've gonna hit to add in have gonna hit to add up into the best way possible. And guess what? They're now the champions of Europe for the very first time in their history. So this goes to the fans of Arsenal, and I think I should do a special video tomorrow about this, that Arsenal is bringing in Sesko and people are like they should be bringing in Victor Gyökeres, you understand? But PSG have brought in Kvaratskhelia and they've gonna hate obviously overturn everything, because their starting 11 really had Ousmane Dembele, Doe and Kvaratskhelia. That is it. And when you look at experience, Inter Milan had a lot of experience. Ian Sommer, experienced player. Pavard, experienced. Bastoni has the experience. Demafris, the experience. Barella, Klamoglu, Henrik Mkhitaryan, Lautaro Martinez, Thuram. If you were to really go for this game with the experience, I tell you what, you wouldn't think that Inter Milan would survive the side of PSG. But guess what? They went ahead to survive it because these players are really playing as a unit. The workaholism into that midfield three of PSG is really out of this world. Vitinha, Neves and Fabian Ruiz. Vitinha and Neves, not all that huge experience, but Fabian Ruiz gets all complements that midfield three with what we call the experience. You understand? So I tell you what, it is all about building the team, and I'm obviously going to be doing a special video about that. It's message to Manchester United and the side of Arsenal. Now, In the 12th minute, Ashraf Hakimi went ahead to score the first goal, and I think he's now the best right back in the world. Desire Doe in the 20th minute went ahead to score, and then he ended his brace in the 63rd minute to make it 3-0. Then Kvaratskhelia in the 73rd minute went ahead to make it 4, and Sani Mayulu 86th minute went ahead to do the needful. And by the way, PSG are really sending a statement that they want to dominate European football because they want to even add in more and more and more players. And I tell you, where they are right now, I think one thing they're supposed to do is get in a prolific striker. That is it. Get in a prolific striker, because I know they have Lee Kang, they have Goncalo Ramos, but I don't think that they'll obviously help them to really overcome this, because Goncalo Ramos came off the bench, Lucas Hernandez, Bacola, and their bench is really good, and Lee Kang In didn't obviously play a part, and they need to strengthen their bench because their bench is really lacking. They need to bring in 2-3 quality players that will obviously see them really thrive and really get where they want. But they deserved the win because they almost had a lion's share of everything that really did what they did. And I think Barcelona will obviously sit down there and really say, how did we miss the final? How did we miss to knock out Inter Milan? But I think Luis Enrique, he's really that kind of manager that he's really dynamic, and at the Allianz Arena, that's where everything really went ahead to happen. Now, 23 shots by PSG, 8 shots by Inter Milan, 8 shots on target by PSG, 2 shots on target by Inter Milan, 60% ball possession by PSG, 40% ball possession by Inter Milan, then 529 passes completed by PSG, then 352 passes completed by Inter Milan, 87% passing accuracy by PSG, 81% passing accuracy by Inter Milan, 13 fouls by PSG, and 7 fouls by Inter Milan. 2 yellow cards to Inter Milan and 3 yellow cards to Inter Milan. 2 yellow cards to PSG. No red cards were issued to any of the sides that took part in this competition or the finale. 0 yellow cards, 0 offsides to PSG, 5 offsides to Inter Milan. 4 corners to the side of PSG and 6 corners to the side of Inter Milan. Now, from here, where do they go? They've gone ahead to lift the trophy, and guess what? PSG is really thriving, and they're really winning and winning a lot. Now, from here, they're obviously going to be trying to go ahead and really be the World Club Champions, because on the 15th of June, they are playing Atletico Madrid. PSG is playing Botafogo, you understand, 20th June, and they'll be playing Seattle Sounders on the 23rd of June. So we wait and see how that happens in there, but they've gone ahead to obviously do the needful, and they've gone ahead to win all what they have to win. And guess what? They will be they'll participating in a tournament with teams of Inter Miami. And Inter Miami has Lionel Messi, Suarez, you understand. They do have Sergio Busquets, Alaba, and very many others. So you're really going to be enjoying the FIFA World Club Cup, and PSG is really going to be representing to the fullest to that tournament. And Man City, Real Madrid, Chelsea, and PSG. And for me, those 4 are really the clubs to look at in here. So guys, we are signing out for now. See you later, and your reactions to who was gonna hit to win this are welcome into the comment section below. I remain Rokani David, and let's obviously go ahead and really sign out to see to it that all goes on well. And let me catch you tomorrow morning dropping more transfer news, because when this is done, now teams are really gonna be focusing onto the FIFA Club World Cup, especially those that are really going to be participating, like the likes of Real Madrid, you understand, because it's opening up. Let me see the opening game. The opening game. The opening game is going to be played on the 15th of June. So, we're here to wait and see how others will obviously take on. But Bayern Munich is there, Atletico Madrid is there, Chelsea is there, Palmeiras is there, FC Porto is there. So, we'll be enjoying what the FIFA Club World Cup is obviously gonna be about into the next set of games. So guys, we're out. Bye-bye.